Hey YouTube, I'm a Swanton007 here to do a review of the recent WWE pay-per-view, and that's Payback 2013. The pay-per-view started off with, I didn't watch the pre-show, so whatever that was, it doesn't really count towards the review or whatever. The first match was Axel versus Barrett and Miz. I am a huge fan of triple threat matches, huge fan. This was for the IC Championship, but this just didn't get me. Like, they were a bit slow. I'm not a big fan of Barrett or the Miz or Axel. Axel's starting to sort of win me over, but nothing really shone here. They didn't get a passing grade of 3. I've given it 2 3/4. It ended when Miz had the figure 4 on Barrett, and then Axel came in and pinned Barrett, which was an innovative way to win and very much appropriate for Curtis Axel's character. I feel like they're really pushing him well and doing a good job getting him into the slowly getting him into the main event scene. The Triple H Curtis Axel match is going to happen soon. I feel like it might be Money in the Bank or SummerSlam they're going to have it at. They're really building that match because Triple H backstage thoroughly enjoys Curtis Axel. He's a big fan of his, very vocal about it, and The Rock is as well. So those are 2 reasons why he's getting over. Curtis Axel got the win, 2 3/4 stars. Next match, Kaitlyn versus AJ Lee. For the Divas Championship. I've been waiting for this match for so long to be on pay-per-view, and for a Divas match, it was good. It was a very good Divas match. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It may have been a bit more of me being a fan of both wrestlers and just enjoying it because they were both having a match on pay-per-view. But no, this was great. They had a great story here, great psychology. It ended with... Actually, I'll talk about this. Part of the story is that Kaitlyn and AJ aren't friends anymore, as they used to be best friends. And I thought the promo that AJ cut on Kaitlyn was very good, and it's momentous as because I think it was Dolph Ziggler who said the exact same thing to AJ, said that she was scum or whatever, and AJ cut the exact same promo on Kaitlyn, and that's very great psychologically for the wrestling. I think they did a great job there, really showing AJ's character and really building it, showing where she gets this sort of stuff from. AJ ended up getting the win with the Black Widow, I think the finish is called. And AJ ended up crying and in tears and stuff because she's just been emotionally and physically beaten down by AJ. I feel like she's going to come back and she's going to be an absolute beast and just destroy AJ. 2.5 stars on that one. Next match, Kane versus Dean Ambrose. I was expecting much more from this. They didn't really give it much time. And, it was a bit slow and sluggish, which is Kane's fault. Dean Ambrose is a fantastic wrestler. I've only given it 1.5 stars. Ambrose got the win with a count-out as well. The count-out sort of took away from the match as Ambrose was putting Kane through a table, and it just sort of went, and then it got to 8 and Ambrose got back in the ring, and Kane ended up getting counted out for a 1.5 star match. Next match, Ziggler versus Del Rio. This is difficult to talk about. I went into it expecting Del Rio to lose, Ziggler coming out, and we had Del Rio heel turn in the end. Del Rio just destroyed Ziggler, just targeted his head. Ziggler didn't look good in the ring, and it was obviously built that way. Del Rio did a fantastic job targeting his head and really being aggressive and getting over with that heel character, especially in Chicago. WWE picked a perfect place to put Del Rio into a heel. I think Ziggler might do the double swap. He'll come out and be a face. And Ziggler will try and destroy Del Rio, just come out for him. And I'm really looking forward to that. But Ziggler lost here with the... Del Rio gave a super kick to Ziggler, and it ended the match for 3 1/4 stars. After the match, Ziggler's there, like, crying and in tears. It just wasn't a good scene, especially for a Ziggler fan. Like, the crowd were chanting for Ziggler. Everybody loved him. But it wasn't the match I was expecting. I was expecting more of a match from main event that they had, and it just didn't live up to that match that they had. I've given it 3 1/4 stars. After the match, also, Del Rio came out and cut a promo with the crowd saying that he's the best, and he did this all for the fans, and blah, 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 which I think will definitely be his heel turn for 3 1/4 stars. Next match, and the match of the night, CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. This was fantastic. I love this. Jericho said it all in this promo, saying that this is going to be the best match. It's going to live up to expectation, and it did. I can't say much else about it. Jericho got the win. Oh no, sorry, Punk got the win when he hit the GTS, and then Jericho went into the corner and bounced back into Punk, and Punk hit the GTS again. Some spots in this match, Punk goes for the springboard clothesline. Jericho hits the Crow Breaker. There was I don't know what else to say about this. There was just a stunning match. 4 3/4 stars. Punk got the win. Heyman was saying something to Punk after the match. I think this might be Punk's last run. I have a feeling he's got a year left on his contract. He wants more time off, and Punk's ready to just destroy the WWE and really have a good run in the company. He's going to verse Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam, hopefully. So let's hope this works. Loving CM Punk. 4 3/4 stars again. Probably my match of the year at the moment. Next match, Team RK-No versus Rollins and Reigns. I wasn't really watching this match. I was a bit off of it. But, the crowd was really into it when I was watching. Team RK-No got the loss here. There was a point where Daniel Bryan ran through did the suicide dive and hit Randy Orton, setting up for, my mates were hoping for an Randy Orton heel turn. It did not happen. The match ended when Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton almost collided, and then Reigns went for the spear, and then Randy Orton threw Daniel Bryan into the spear, causing Reigns to spear Daniel Bryan, and causing the Shield to get the win. I feel like this is going to be something that's going to come up on Raw, and we will see the heel turn on Raw from one of them. I'm hoping Randy Orton, but I don't think it will be. 3 stars on that one. Final match of the night, the 3 stages of hell match for the WWE Championship between Ryback and Cena. This was a disgrace. I hated it. It was boring. It was slow. It was nothing. It ended with John Cena giving the attitude adjustment to Ryback on the top of the ambulance, finishing the match. It was just not great. It was a cool end, but apart from that, it was not a great match. It did not live up to their match previously. I've given it 2 stars. I don't really want to talk about it. Overall, I'm going to give it a 6.75 out of 10. So guys, I'm a Swanton. Comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my other videos. Thanks for listening.